Is your holster risking you shooting your dick off? Stay tuned to find out. Hey guys, Carter here with Patriot Training Center, and today I want to talk to you about holster selection and keeping yourself safe when you're in appendix position. So if you're like a lot of people, if you've decided that you want to go to the appendix position for all the different reasons that's good, you might have a little bit of worry that you're going to shoot your precious jewels off if you carry in that position. Here's the number one way to fix that. So your gun is not going to go off if you have a reputable holster from a reputable company that checks a couple of these boxes. So the biggest thing that you're looking for is something that actually covers the trigger guard. So you want a hard material that isn't some sort of nylon that you could, puncture or something could get in there and pull the trigger. So as long as it's hard fit and custom molded to the actual gun, you're not going to have a problem with the gun going off. If you have a reputable gun, cue to all those P320s out there that are just going off and shooting themselves. Any reputable gun, you should not have a problem with. So don't worry about your gun going off in your holster if you have it form fitted for the gun and you actually have a trigger guard that covers the trigger guard completely and nothing can get in there. Another thing that you'll want to look for is in an appendix rig is being able to draw quickly, because that's one of the big reasons that you would be carrying appendix is you can get a little bit faster draw of an appendix position. So one thing you'll want to look for is setting up that ride height the right way. So something in a holster that's going to be able to get you quick access to that gun and be able to get a full firing grip. The other thing that you want to look for when you're carrying appendix is a holster that's form fitted for the actual gun. There's a lot of universal holsters out there and most of them are all garbage. Pretty much all of them are all garbage because they don't actually fit the gun. They fit a whole bunch of guns kind of shitty. So make sure that your holster is form fitted for that exact gun. If you need a 19, get a 19 holster, or 17. It is actually form fitted and that you have good retention. So retention means that the gun stays in there when it's supposed to stay in there, and then you can pull it out if you need to. But the biggest thing with that is you don't want the gun coming out if you're running around. Obviously, I don't run around, but if you were running around, you don't want the gun to fall out. So you want it to stay in place until you actually need it. But you don't want it too tight that you can't get the gun out. So you want something that has an audible, like if I just barely tug on it, it's going to stay in. But if I need to get it out, I can. And then it goes and clicks back into place and is in there. So you want to make sure that you have good retention on it. That way it doesn't come out and your clothes could pull the trigger or something. So make sure that your holster has really good retention. Make sure that you have your trigger guard covered and that it's set at a good ride height to where you can get that thing out of there. If you follow those tips, having a good gun, good holster, you're not going to run into problems with shooting yourself. Make sure that you're reholstering slowly. That way you're not slamming the gun back in the holster. You don't get any clothing in there that's going to pull the trigger. If you follow all those tips, you'll be good. You won't shoot your dick off. Don't worry about it. I've been carrying this way for a long time. A lot of other shooters that are very high level also carry in the appendix position. It can help you a lot on your speed, and there's a lot of advantages to it. So that's how you would carry appendix and keep yourself from shooting yourself in the dick. If you guys want to get better at shooting, go down in the link below. We have a 30-day dry fire program. It's going to help you with your draw stroke. It's going to help you be a better marksman and be able to manipulate your gun better. Down in the description below, it's totally free. Go through that 30-day course. We'll catch you guys in the next one.